So this is Ted Flood of Golden Skate, thrilled to be joined by brand spanking new pairs national champions, Deanna Stellato-Dudek, Maxime Deschamps. Congratulations on your big win here in Oshawa, Ontario. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. We're very excited. Really wanted this for a long time, and very proud to be able to come here under not so great circumstances with my illness and be able to put out some good performances.
Mm-hmm. It's a special moment after all those years working hard through the perseverance and all those hurdles we get to be finally the champion. Just incredible. I don't know better. I don't have the good word yet to be able to express myself.
Yeah.
The common line of the competition for a lot of skaters seemed to be, I want to skate two great performances and let the results be what they are.
Yeah.
And you were both very bold to say, we want to win.
Yeah.
Like you really wanted this. And Deanna, you said on Friday that you wanted this for Maxime as much as you wanted it for yourself.
Yeah.
When you put that sort of objective into the universe, are you ever sort of thinking, oh, please don't, please don't boomerang on me or something?
Yeah, I just knew we had a really good season this year, and I know what we're capable of doing and what we do in practice. And even with the speed bump in the road, with me getting sick, we still actually made improvements from Italy to here. So I knew that we could come in and win if we could just do our job. So we weren't perfect. It's a building block for the next half of the season, because this is the first competition of the second half. So it's a good building block to go from. But we knew that we could do it if we kept our focus and did around what we had been doing during the season.
Yeah, and also it was different for us because we never had such a long season.
Yep.
So we had to trust the process. We had to trust the coach also to get ready. And it was a great learning experience for us to get the good first half of the season and then learn to get back down to go back up for the second half.
Right. Coming into this season with the top 4 Paris teams at the Olympics not competing, I think there was some different expectations.
Yeah.
And you arrived at Skate America like really ready to challenge the world champions.
Yeah.
Did that come as a surprise for you? Were you well trained? Was that sort of business as usual? Can you just reflect?
Yeah, after 4 continents last year, we weren't happy with how our performance went. So we made a really long list of things that we wanted to improve, and in order of importance. And as the months went by, we were crossing things off that list, and we were getting really great feedback from people we were seeing. But you don't believe it as an athlete until you see that score pop up and you're happy about it and all of that. So when we went to Nebelhorn and Oberstdorf, we were like, okay, we're on the right track, and we were even more ready for Skate America when we went into that event. So it was surprising, like in a happy way, but not surprising because that's how we had been skating and that's how we had been training, and we were ready for that event.
Yeah.
Maxime?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's amazing.
Enough said. When you were announced here for the short program, there was such a noticeable roar in this audience. They clearly know your story, and the whole building wanted this for you. Could you feel that, and do you feel as though your story and your determination this season is really impacting people and fans?
I do, for sure. I get a lot of people who will reach out to me and share their stories and how they started skating again, or they want to start skating again, and I always tell them that they should go. I definitely feel the love and all of the support from everybody. And although I think a lot of people did really want this for me, and a lot of people are aware of my story, they're not as aware of Max's story, because his is a story of many trials and tribulations as well. So I was really happy that we could come together for this win. And I will also say that my mom was here in the audience, and someone behind her said, 39 years old, that can't be right. When my age popped up, when they showed my name and Maxime's name, and she turned around and she goes, it's right.
And she's my daughter.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, achieving this win, how does this help you propel into the 4 continents and into the World Championships?
I think it's more the skate that we gave. At the Grand Prix final, I was off because I was sick, and so the program was off, in many different ways. So there were tons of small mistakes. So here, I'm happy we got through the first two elements really cleanly, like we had been doing all season long, kind of get that back into play. And then we can make some improvements on the throw. And the side-by-side triple sal has been going really well in practice, so we're hoping to add that as well. So I think it was a really good stepping stone, but you always want to win as a competitor, of course, but we're trying to focus more on the fact that we knew we probably weren't going to be perfect here because it was the beginning of our second half of season, but we're really happy with the performance and we can build off of it.
It looks as though your two top competitors could very well be at four continents even before Worlds. Is that exciting for you? Do you think, geez, could we like ease off the pressure a little bit?
Yeah, you know, actually it's kind of funny because it's never been that way before. So I was thinking about that and I go, yes, it's like a World and then a World again. So yeah, I mean, definitely could be there. I think it's going to be a great event. I think altitude is an equalizer because it takes a lot to get through a program in very high altitude. So I think it'll be a very interesting event, to say the least.
Your choreographer, Julie Marcotte, who was here in Oshawa with you, spoke with her yesterday. She said the plan is very much for you to attempt the side-by-side triple salchows in Colorado Springs in advance of Worlds.
Yes.
What do you need to sort of make that happen versus not having attempted it thus far?
Well, we would have done it here if the throw-lots went better. That was our plan. The throw-lots didn't go as planned, so then we just doubled the sal. But how the throw-lots have gone, we would have done the sal here. It's been going really well in practice, so I was really bummed. More bummed about not doing the sal than I was about the fall in the lots.
Right, okay.
I really wanted to do the sal. So we just got to get the throw-lots a little bit more consistent. It was just off yesterday, even in the warm-up, but not the days prior, not the weeks prior. It happens sometimes. So we just need to get that ironed out and then get to finally try that sal that we're dying to do.
We want to do it.
You want to do it? Oh, yeah. So do you have sort of almost a playbook of if you miss an element, you might change the elements later? So by missing the throw-lots, was that an automatic decision that, okay, we're abandoning the salchow? Do you have a quick discussion or is that all pre-planned?
It was pre-planned for this weekend with all the illness we went through in the last couple of weeks. So like we knew like that will have been a difficult time to do it, but no, for sure, usually if it's not a triple sal, it's going to be a triple sal, but this weekend it was that.
More just because I've been sick for so long that's kind of why we had just a play, but we knew ahead of time, so we didn't have to discuss in the program.
It was called right away. We didn't even have to say it, actually. We knew it.
Not a lot of time for a quick
talking.
What do we think?
It's a little quick meeting. 1 second.
My last question, how does this sort of season thus far help to set you up for possible long-term plans heading towards the next Olympic Games?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been great. I'm really excited with the receiving that we've been from the judges, like the GOE that we've gotten from things on a bunch of elements. We know what we need to, add and fix, and we have some secret surprising plans for the years coming up as well. But we think that this sets us up pretty well for the next 3 years and to be the top Canadian team heading into 2026 Olympics and to, of course, be on that team and be fighting for a podium spot. That's our dream.
Right.
Yes.
Maxime?
Oh, for sure.
Do you want to let us know what these secret surprises are? Because Deanna's not saying
No.
it sounds like.
No.
All right.
If I say, you won't see me on the ice again.
All right, don't say it.
No, but for sure it's special to be the champion, to go out there and know you're the number one. Like, it's different. You have an extra confidence, but it's also different competing with it. We're not, I'm going to talk for myself. I'm not used to have that kind of confidence and everything, so it's going to be an adaptation, but it's fun. Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. Thanks so much for chatting with us, and
Thank
best
you
of luck
so
with the
much.
rest of the season.
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you.